What's up, everybody? How we doing today? And welcome back to another Paraverse podcast. With me tonight is my two brothers from across the pond, and honestly, it's been too long. We got Ben and Paul from Mystic Paranormal UK.
Hi,
brothers, how we doing?
Not too bad.
How we tired?
I feel that. And you guys are 5 hours ahead of me, so I can imagine how you feel. I know, Ben, you just came home from work, correct?
Just literally half an hour ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, and I know Paul and I were talking. Well, we were all talking backstage, as you guys know we do. And Paul and I were both saying we just feel like crap.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here, just coughing. It's like, yeah, sure, why not?
It's man flu, Matt. It's bad.
That's it.
It's bad.
And speaking of which, I wanted to give everybody an update, real quick on myself. I am feeling a little bit better. I won't say a lot, but I'm feeling better. Ever since last week with catching COVID and all that other nasty stuff. Wicked Queen's still pretty. She's up and down. She's a little sick today, but she should be ready to go for tonight's show. If you guys haven't heard yet, Raymond Newsom and I will be hosting the second episode. They're allowing us to do it for another one of What the Paranormal. You can catch that at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We've got, let's just say it'll be interesting. I'll just say that. So, well, first of all, guys, for those of you who don't know who you are, first and foremost, who are you? Get a little bio about yourself.
Yeah. Don't you do it?
Well, I mean, we've both been into. I mean, you've been into it a lot more than I have, but we used to watch a lot of programs, television shows on paranormal growing up and stuff. But obviously, I've shown an interest at it at an early age. Just never really took it seriously or anything. But you did, didn't you? You were in a group.
Yeah, about 21 years ago now. I think I started. 20, a long time.
And during lockdown, we obviously got a bit bored. We actually started doing like a little podcasting. We started this private little group up where we invited friends and close family to this group, and we just literally we'd have this little microphone. I'd have my computer recording it, and I'd just ask you stupid questions.
Stuff I didn't know about.
And you'd come out with all this trying horrible food and just random things. And eventually we did one about ghosts. Do SSD believe in ghosts, blah blah blah. Then you got talking about it, and then that's when it clicked that maybe we should start doing something. And we did this live once, and it were on my Facebook page in the woods in the snow. Absolutely freezing.
It was freezing.
Absolutely freezing. Not a clue what we were doing. And then we thought, hey, we quite enjoyed that. Should we start our own group? So we fiddled about with names. I can't remember half the names that we had at the time. Nowhere near as good as Mystic Paranormal. I don't even know how Mystic Paranormal happened.
I don't know how that come about, to be quite honest.
It just happened, and then obviously this is where we are now. We've just started with us two, had different members come and go, and now we're settled with the three of us, and I think it's the four of us, sorry, and it's the...
Yeah, we've got a new member, Matt. We've got a new member. I keep forgetting to leaving her out. Marie, she watched us from day one, and she lives that road from us, where we live, but her job's... she's on call a lot, so she don't come out a lot with us, and I do tend to go on investigations. I go, oh no, I forgot to ask Marie. She tells me off a lot, but so there is four of us. It's like myself, Ben, Azari, and Marie now. It just gives us that bit of, we want to keep it small, but it gives that little bit of leeway if one of us is ill, or somebody could come and drop in, and then we've still got the three of us going out. Because at the moment, I know it's like over where you are, Matt, but there's been some incidents where people's gone out and had trouble. So with I wouldn't want Azari and Marie to go out together. I want somebody else there as well. So there's a nice group of you. It's just safety, isn't it? Safety in numbers. Well, that's basically we are.
That's awesome. And we'll pick this apart a little bit, but guys, I know exactly what you mean about starting out with these podcasts. Number one, the random questions. if you see my show more than once, you know that's how it is with me. I'll ask whatever. I mean, I think I even asked Mr. Brian John Laverty what his shoe size was. It's like, so what's your shoe size? Nobody asked that question. But and you know, I don't know how long. I know Paul. We've been friends for a while now. We've been friends for I think almost 2 years. I think.
It's a while now, Matt.
It's been a minute. And I still remember doing my shows out in the yard. Like I bought a tent, like one of those big pop-up tents, and I'm just setting up all my equipment in the tent. I remember having my laptop sitting on my underwear, like in the drawer, just setting it up and having this really crappy microphone. I still have that microphone somewhere, but no, I know what you mean, and it just feels right. It just feels right when you start really rolling into it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I love doing live, like even live chats. I think interacting with the audience it's important as well, isn't it? Because you get to know them like a sort of family.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. And speaking of, we do have a couple people in the room right now. I see we have Julian in the room. Hello, Julian. How are you today?
Hello, Julian.
Let's see. We also have the one and only Wild Bill, and I saw Bill stirring some stuff up last night. Bill.
Hi, Wild Bill.
Hello. Wouldn't leave it. If Bill's in the chat, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be fun. I love Bill. And Julian says the larger gentleman Paul is very funny and does great impressions. Yeah, really.
Julian, somebody who follows us quite a lot. Julian's nice bloke. We have a bit of a laugh with him. He comes out with some great comments.
I think we need to hear some of these impressions here, Ben. I know you're tired, but I think we need to hear some of these impressions.
The impressions, Jim.
Jim, well, do you have Friday night dinner over there? Program?
Friday night dinner.
It's called Friday night dinner.
I don't think so.
No, you won't get it then, Matt. You won't get it.
No.
You won't get it. I don't watch it. I don't. I've had to look. The character he does, the impression he does, I've had to look it up.
Yeah. If you've watched that show, it completely makes sense. If you haven't, I just look
stupid.
Yeah.
You know what? Even whether you understand it or not, just the fact, like the show, like we were talking about backstage, the paranormal, doesn't have to make sense as long as it's funny, entertaining, and you're enjoying yourself. That's what really matters about it. But speaking of enjoying ourselves, we do have a couple things before we continue on to celebrate. And this is long overdue. We talked about it a little bit backstage. For those of you who have done it before, you know what I'm talking about. Ben made a mistake. Well, not really a mistake. He got the noose. He's got the noose. He's got the noose tied, and it's ready to go. So, first of all, Ben, congratulations to you and Azaria.
Thank you.
She's brilliant young lady, guys. If you haven't seen her, go check her out. And you two, I will say this. I watch you guys, and not in a creepy way, but I see you guys up on the feed. You guys take some beautiful pictures, absolutely stunning pictures. Whether it's you two, whether it's scenery, wherever you guys go, I have to admit you guys do a fantastic job. So huge props to you guys.
Thank you very much.
So you're into that, aren't you?
I've liked photography for a while. I know Azaria has as well. we're lucky where we live. There's so many nice things to see, and so whenever we're out walking, we'll just think, let's just take a picture. And we don't do anything fancy. We just do it, and it just naturally.
But what puzzles me, Matt, you take all these nice pictures. When they take one of me, I look like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Hey,
I don't get it.
I get it. I get it, because to be honest with you, like, as long as the camera still works after I get the picture taken of me, I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't break anything. Like, I still don't understand why people watch my show. I have no idea. Like, hearing my voice, I'm like, why are you watching this shit? Like, watch it on mute. But no, I understand what you mean. But definitely, Ben, a huge congratulations to you and Azaria. And
thank you,
nothing but the best for you both.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a date picked out?
Not at the minute. No, it's. I weren't expecting it. That's the.
See, Ben, you didn't ask Azaria, did you?
No, I didn't. I went to the one that did it. It was the other. It was flipped. Now everybody's confused like that. No,
so he couldn't say no, Matt, could he?
I couldn't really say no. It was.
Not if you wanted. Not if you didn't want to be in hospital.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen at some point. You just get a feeling, but I weren't expecting it this soon. Then, not to say there's any regret there. I weren't expecting it this early on, but it must have meant to have happened earlier on.
You know what? No, honestly, Ben, like even with the Wicked Queen and I, yeah, I did propose to her, but time is irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter how long you've been together. So, I mean, there's some people who have been together 30, 40 years, and they're still just in a genuine relationship. They're not married, and that works for them. And there's some that have been together a year or two, and it's like they've been together for years. Like the Wicked Queen and I, we just clicked. Well, not at first. She always wants me to give it a little disclaimer. She hated me at first. I will say that. She absolutely hated me. But since we've been together, it's like she's my best friend. And I'm just saying that for my health. I mean it 100%. She is my best friend. So
that's good. That's it. Like you're meant to be, isn't it? It's meant to be.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
You know when you've got the one.
Yeah.
And it clicks. I mean, you should know what I mean.
Yeah.
You just know. It's strange.
Well, you know what? Here's the other thing. Screw traditions. Like everybody always says, the man has to propose and this and that. Screw that. If you're in a relationship, either one can do it.
Yeah.
And one thing the Wicked Queen and I have always been prideful about is we're not a normal couple. We are a paranormal couple. Not just in the field, but I mean, you guys have seen us investigate. I'm sure at least once or twice. We are not a normal couple when we're investigating. Like we were running around asking spirits if they knew what TikTok was at Penhurst, and like we're doing different stupid things, and we're just having fun, and and the relationship carries that. So again, congratulations, Ben. In all seriousness. And Azaria, if you're watching, huge love to you. And I guess now you're a sister, so you're stuck. You're family too now. So
she'll be watching.
She'll be there.
She'll be watching.
And before we also continue, I have one more thing. And I've been saving this, but Paul's made it, guys. Paul made it around the world another time 3 days ago. It was your birthday.
Oh yes,
I didn't forget.
The confusion there, Matt. The confusion. That proves how old I am. The confusion.
You know what? To be honest with you, Paul, I even forget when my birthday is anymore.
I don't bother with birthdays now.
No.
I had a great birthday. It was Sunday, my birthday. I had a great day. Had family around, some nice gifts. It was lovely. And then I get this virus. So there we go.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Same day, but hey, that's how it goes. I don't count them now, Matt. I don't count birthdays now.
You know what? I stopped at 25. I stopped at 25. I'm good with 25.
No,
I'm 25 next, so that's put.
Yeah, you're 25 next, so you stop. You don't count after that.
There you go. I think today will involve a lot of sixes, knowing Azaria.
Oh. That's why I did Azaria down there. I'm in trouble.
June 6th.
60th. Not 6th. Not yet, Julian. Not yet. I feel like it.
I'm starting to really like this Julian character.
It's a great. It's a brilliant laugh.
It's fun.
I love it. Absolutely love it. But either way, to you both, congratulations, Paul. Happy belated, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers to another 60, right?
Yeah, no.
I mean, you've got enough grey hairs.
I've got enough grey hairs.
It's convincing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a reason why my lights are so bright, so you can't see all that. And, Mackenzie's always picking on me. I have it's always right here. It's weird. Like I have that one. Like they always talk about that one gray hair. Ben, something to think about. Keep the baby face because you start getting this stuff, you'll have one. Just one, and it's not like it's a little bit lighter. It's straight up white. And the Wicked Queen makes it a point to just grab a hold of it when I'm not paying attention and just rip it out.
Oh, Zara did that, didn't she?
She does it.
On live, we're live. Other night, she did it with my eyebrows. I got an hair sticking out, just grown on and pulled it out. Like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah.
Get used to it. Get used to it. It's like a drug for them. I swear. It's like something doesn't look right on your face, and they'll just pick it. Oh,
Matt's
going by.
We're back.
I didn't know it was a commercial break already. So let's Paul, let's switch gears a little bit, brother. So for those who don't know who you are specifically, how did you get into the paranormal? Like, I know Ben said you've been in it for a while. You said you were in it for a while. What got that going for you?
I've always been into paranormal. When I was younger, I've always had a fascination with paranormal, ghosts, and my granddad. He told me stories. He used to work at a shoe factory, and they owned a shoe shop. And above it, that's where they used to live. This massive flat, and I can always remember going to this flat. It was massive, and he used to tell me ghost stories. Like, oh, there's a man that walks up landing, trying to scare me. And then he used to tell me stories when my grandma used to play piano up there, and there used to be a man that whistled the tune. All telling me all these stories as I grew up, and then Most Haunted came out. We started watching Most Haunted, and I thought, something, I want to go on. Went on an event at a place called Pleasant Mills near us. Went on this event, loved it. Met James and Gemma, our friends. We got talking. He says, "Would it be nice to set a paranormal group up?" And this is before Facebook and everything like that. And we got that going. That went for about 2.5 years. And then like work commitments, everyone just drifted apart. But it kept me interested. We've been on like a few events and everything like that. And then, like I say, when our Ben came interested in it, we have actually done an investigation in our house, haven't we, before?
Oh, yeah.
When you were younger.
Years ago, yeah.
And that's how we came up with it. And then Ben says, why don't we get a Facebook group going? Nobody will watch that. And but they do, they love it, and I love doing it. I've just, like I did a little video the other day about it, about paranormal. It's not about viewers and followers. It's nice to have them, but it's what's inside you. It's the passion for it.
Yeah.
Trying to find out what if there is something that exists. Is it another life after this, or is it something else? It's just trying to find the answer, and hopefully somebody will find some great evidence that nobody can debunk. Hopefully.
Yeah,
I think it's coming.
It's coming.
Because the technology now is amazing, so I think it'll come.
I think we're getting closer. I will agree with that one, brothers. But as far as like the definitive piece of evidence, and Paul, you and I both, we've been in this field, almost 20 years. I've been in it for 18. You've been in it for more. I just don't see it. I don't see even. I mean, you're talking full-on manifestation on camera. Oh, something just like a chair sitting in the middle of a room. A manifestation comes in. His spirit sits down, has a great conversation, and says, "All right, well, I have to go back." Dissipates into nothingness. There's still going to be naysayers. There's still going to be. I think there's a lot of mistrust in this field. And it's nothing negative. There has to be. There has to be some sort of, I don't want to say negativity, but there has to be that grounding, logical side to you. You have to debunk. But there's people, as we know, to take it to an extreme. If a camera is sitting all by itself and there's another camera watching it and you see it start teetering and tottering or turn around, or you see a door open or close or do whatever, there's nobody around, you show there's nobody around, there's still going to be people. There's still going to be those people to just naysayers. Unless it's done on live TV globally, I don't know. But I do feel like the equipment has gotten better. I do feel like it has gotten easier, I should say, to prove or disprove the existence. Now, that being said, I do want to ask you, Paul, and this is something that we've spoken about, and Ben, feel free to chime in on this. But a couple of years ago, well, when we first met, Paul, one of the big things we talked about was unity, was para-unity in our field, working together, and just the community in general. In these last couple months, I've noticed a change here in the States, and even over, because I have some connections over in the UK and across the pond. Like, for example, one of my brothers is here right now, Scott Mathewson. Great guy. If you guys don't know who he is, go check out Paranormal and History. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, I do watch his stuff now and then. I'll go on the Facebook page.
Guys, if you're over from America, turn your closed captions on, and God bless you. Good luck. You have to have an ear for Scott. I love him to death, but the field has changed just in these past year and a half, 2 years, and it's a lot of people say it's to the worst. It's gone bad. Like a lot of people bashing everybody, putting people down. Me personally, I see a lot of teams and a lot of these egotistical, narcissistic teams being called out. Actually, they're actually being called out. They're being put in their place, so to speak, and the field's kind of filtering itself, if you will. You're starting to see people's true colors. Is that what you guys are seeing across the pond?
Well, you're going to start me off now, aren't you, Matt? Now you mentioned that word.
Hey, you know how this goes.
Well, I'm going to mention somebody now, and she won't mind me mentioning it.
Love you, brother.
Lindsay. I don't know if you know Ghost of Britain. One of the biggest paranormal teams in England, really is. Unfortunately, it was an husband and wife thing, and they've split. And I thought I'll never work with Lindsay. I will never work with this, And fun enough, as paths crossed, and I said, "Would you come out with us, Lindsay? Would you like to go and investigate?" She went, "Yeah, definitely." And we met up here, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I can say I am not creeping or blowing smoke up anybody's bottom. She's absolutely lovely. You hear people that call her, but I tell you now, she's not what I've heard. I always say, meet the person first. You can hear rumours about people, make your own mind up about people. And she came to the coffee shop with us. She really enjoyed it, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
This is why you come to my museum. I went, well, I can't really afford to go to your museum. She says, "You're not paying. You come in." I went to her haunted museum with her. We went to other property she's got. It's called the Bank House, which is like a Victorian house style with all haunted objects in. And now we go out with her now, and we're learning off, because she's done this a long time. We're learning off for her. She's learning off for us. That's a very positive side that we've seen, isn't it?
Yes.
But over here, that's the positive from it. The negative is the para-unity is just it exists with small groups of people dotted about. You know what I mean? I think people now are losing trust in people. We've lost our trust in people, and it's a shame. It is a shame. In the paranormal field, everybody's in it for the same thing. Well, some of us are in it for the correct reasons. Yeah. Some people aren't, and like I said, we've had this discussion out there about there's a big thing about people making money out of it. It don't bother me. That's up to the individual. That does. We had instance not long ago where replied to all we did was reply to a Facebook post, and wow, we got his name plastered all over Facebook, being called. And all I did was answer a Facebook message. And I'm like, what, you know what I mean? What is going off here?
It was literally just introduce your team.
Yeah, I got asked, it was like a share your paranormal share day, whatever.
Yeah.
Share your team's name. So I, Mystic Paranormal Chesterfield, thanks for letting us share it. That's all I put, and bang,
all hell broke
loose because of another person that is involved with that page didn't like us, and it all. And I thought, it's just like I said, charity. What's the point?
It got that bad. It got personal. It was that bad.
It did. It got really bad. Really, really personal. And all for sharing your group name on a page. And it's like, is it got that? Are people that got that much of an ego? So there is some. I've known since I last spoke to you. I know there's a couple of teams that's quit because of it, because of having run-ins at locations where they've turned up and other teams turned up. Oh, you can't come in here, it's our location, this. And you went, what's the point? What is the point? And I wouldn't say it's all big teams either, Matt. There's some smaller teams as well that's coming onto the scene and causing trouble over here. Now, I do hold a lot of hope that it is going to get a lot better. Like I say, where's meeting Lindsay doing that? Because I thought that's never going to happen. And it made a refreshing change, didn't it?
It was really, really nice.
Really, really nice. So, like I said, there's ups and downs to it, Matt. I think I don't know what it's like over pond, but over here, it is. I won't say it's got any better, and I won't say it's got a lot. It's got a tiny bit worse. I won't say it's got a lot worse. But every day you put Facebook on, and there's always something. Always something somewhere that's happened, and
it's worse than the news, isn't it? It's worse than the news.
And a lot of it is. It's like us saying to somebody, "Oh, we don't like that Matt. Don't trust him. He's done that." Oh, we're not doing that then. Now, instead of somebody coming across looking at your shows, they say, "No, hold on a minute. He's not that bad." You know what I mean? Making their mind up about it. They take word of mouth, and I think that's some of the problems as well. Because I think you're friends with this team, you can't be friends with this team. Or if you're friends with them, you can't be friends with us. You've got to choose, and it's like it's playground stuff, really, isn't it?
It really is, and this is Scott Morton, Mr. Fedora, for those of you who are loyal listeners. I don't trust that Matt guy either. I heard he's a prick. Actually, I was just talking to Mr. Fedora yesterday, catching up. But no, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing over here. You have your little cliques and this and that. But what I find funny, and I've called people out before on the show, not individuals, groups.
Yeah,
we are all. Number one, if you're preaching unity, para-unity, whatever, community, all that. If you're preaching togetherness, back it up. You find these people who say that they'll work with everybody they want for unity, but in the next breath, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, I won't work with this person, I don't like that person, I don't trust this person, follow them. It's like you're just being a hypocrite, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, you said about people after it for money. I get it. I get the shows. I get the shows have to make they make money, they do this and that, they need the ratings. I get it. I personally am not against it unless you try to make it as actual proof of the paranormal. That's where you're starting to hurt the field. Yeah. I've been over this a couple of times. If you put, even in the shows, like Most Haunted, you mentioned, great show, absolutely great show. Need to put a disclaimer for entertainment purposes only.
Correct.
Now, I will say, I don't know if they do it over your way, but over here, some of the shows do put reenactments. So that right there shows you, okay, well, it's been reenacted, so things have been twisted. It's not by truth. So that, cool. I get it. But the people who are after are doing like what we do, like what Mystic's doing, what I'm doing, what the Wicked Queen's doing. We're out in this field to spend money. Let's get that straight. First and foremost, this is not a cheap business to be in. This is not cheap. Some of these pieces of equipment are expensive, and if you're after it for that all elusive dollar, or you're after a piece of paper, get over it. Have fun, enjoy it, have that passion. That's what's going to draw people in. If you want to be this big time content creator on YouTube or Facebook, you better have some passion. That's all I have to say. You just have to have passion. Don't make that be your driving force. Have passion for what you do. People will know. People will figure it out. But we have some people. I see you guys commenting, and thank you so much for all the comments. I see you guys. But apparently Lindsay calls Azaria Azalea for some reason.
Called what?
Azalea?
Just has a name wrong.
Oh, yes, cool. Nobody could get Azaria's name right. It took me 3 months to get a name right. Azaria. People. How many people call her like wrong? It's so funny, isn't it? It's amazing. It's like a standing joke now. Yeah.
Well, Ben, you better behave yourself because
I do.
There she is.
Oh well, there we are.
There she is.
Yeah,
she's on. She's keeping on your back. Be careful.
Victor Santiago from the Don Vic shows in the house, guys. What's up, Don? I don't know if you guys know who Victor is. Great guy. Absolutely great guy. He nothing to do with the paranormal, but supports us.
That's
Absolutely
good.
Supports everything we do.
Yeah.
Brilliant man. He's got a show called the Don Vic Show, and he's going to be starting a new show, which you guys will see during the commercial. But Azaria is saying she's at her house. Wasn't invited by Paul. Uh-oh.
What? She's at our house. What's that about? It's got it. Don't start on me.
And by the way, Azaria, since you are here, send my congratulations to you as well. Spoke about it earlier. Congratulations. Terry's here. What's up, Terry?
Terry. Brilliant. Terry's lovely, Matt. Terry, we had the pleasure of actually meeting up with Terry and Jan as well. They went, 2 of our followers went to a place called Cannock Chase. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like the English place where they have black-eyed children and
now you're talking
Bigfoot.
You're talking Scott Morton.
I know. Well, you like Bigfoot and all that. I don't believe in it. Not in our country anyway. But Terry came down, which is a brilliant medium. Mm-hmm. She picked up some fantastic stuff. She helps us when we go on investigations. Terry's on live as well, and she'll throw names out and help us along. Awesome. Terry's lovely. Terry's lovely. Awesome. Not all our fault. I'm not being. They are. We were on about this. Where in the comments on lives, you see people bickering, but on our we don't get none of that. And I think it's lovely. I think it's brilliant. Everybody's got different opinions, but everybody gets on.
And that's the way it should be.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
And Terry, I must say, I love that hat. I absolutely love that hat in your profile picture. And of course, it wouldn't be a show without Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. What's up, brother? See you tonight.
All right.
Raven and I, again, guys, will be hosting our new show, What the Paranormal, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And I see Ben every
day. She's acting out.
She's not wrong.
Yeah. No. She sees it every day, Matt. Every day.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Maureen. Hi, Maureen.
Maureen's here. Hello.
Another one of our followers. She's absolutely lovely.
Awesome. I don't care who you are or what group you are. We are all learning about the paranormal and still finding out. Absolutely, Maureen. Yeah. Every time you go out, you have to have that student mentality. 100%. Let's see. Terry's continuing. They will work with you until they find their own way. Yep. And I think that's the biggest problem is a lot of these people, I don't know if you guys have them over there. Like, there's these groups that will come in out of nowhere, will try to soak up all of the views, try to get all these, subscribers, and then they just disappear. They do their own thing.
Yeah. They just, yeah.
And it's like, why? Why would you do that? I mean, to me, as a content creator, not as the consultant, as a content creator, if I'm getting views from somewhere, I want to celebrate that. I want to stick with it. Because as soon as you go away from that, you start losing. It's like, you want to grow. You want to grow your community. It's not just your subscriber count or your views. You want to grow your community. And I think instead of, and maybe somebody will figure this out. I think what we need to do is, instead of trying to figure out the truth of the paranormal, let's figure out a way to unite the field. Let's start with that first. Because I've said it before, and I know, Paul, you've heard me. I don't know, Ben, if you have. But to me, the field is like a big jigsaw puzzle. That's what it is. It's a big jigsaw puzzle, and it's going to take every piece to get that puzzle solved. So I think first we need to do that. Let's see. Oh, Azaria's feet. We'll be in our own lovely house Friday night. There you go.
I see. See what I'm going to do then, Matt? I'm going to go over every day and sleep Saturdays.
Now the big question: who cooks? Who cooks? Who's the cook, Ben?
Oh, Azaria. I can't even make toast properly. Where the food, honestly, if you close your eyes, and that's some of her food, you think it was Gordon Ramsay that's made it.
Would you? That's 100%. Not what you tell me.
True. She's a very, very good cook. Extremely.
See, Ben, that is where you good on you. Stick to it. Stick to the stories. Robert Humphreys is joining us. What's up, Robert? How are you doing? Let's see. The paranormal is big enough for everyone, and if we learn, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the thing. If we're all after the truth, why not? Why not work with everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a comment on a Facebook page the other day that there's too many paranormal groups now. I thought, well, can there be too many of something? They can't be, can they? Mm-hmm. Everybody's different. Everybody does it.
I mean, how many bands is there?
That's it. Yeah, is it too many rock bands? Is it too many?
There's new bands every year.
Yeah. Everybody's entitled, aren't they, to, if they've got a passionate paranormal, everybody's entitled to start a group up.
Absolutely. This field is big enough for everybody. Absolutely. So there's IG for the other half of the Don Vick Show. What's up, IG? How are you tonight, brother? Some Boston boys. All right, guys. So we're at the point of the show where we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to check out some videos for Parapost, Global Ghost Hunt, and like I stated earlier, Don Vick's new show. So you guys don't want to go anywhere because we also have a brand new outro as well that I created. So awesome fun. But we'll be right back, guys, after these quick commercial breaks.
Your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's the problem, I might let them know. Treat you like I'm Nelson some, I let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like a mouse or some, I let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Never know, talking like Geronimo, get dropped down like some dominoes. Blues and greens and pinks, I got a lot of those. Yeah, you know, talking slime, I can't relate to snakes, I see a lot of foes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's the problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like a mouse or something.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Paraverse podcast. We're hanging out tonight with our brothers, Ben and Paul from Mystic Paranormal UK.
Hello.
Before we continue on, I want to give my usual shout-outs, guys. First of all, I got to say it, Parapost Network Central, guys. If you guys haven't heard of it, welcome to the show. But the only way I can describe Parapost is a paranormal Facebook without all the drama. It's basically what it is. You'll see not just this show, but all of them. All of them are amazing podcasts and vodcasts, ranging from the paranormal to cooking to whatever. If you're interested in joining Parapost Network, just shoot us a message. That's all you got to do. It's free of charge to join, to bring your podcast and grow your viewership. But, find some new people, meet some new friends. Whatever you want to do. But just come over to Parapost Network Central. Also, if you haven't, go to parapost.net, sign up today for Parapost. It is completely free. All you need is an email and start networking. You can meet new teams, new people, new equipment, whatever you want to do. Just sign up. And you can also download Parapost on your Android or iPhone completely free. It's completely free. That's my favorite part. I love the free part. I'm cheap. But just seriously, sign up today, guys, on a hugely growing network. We're growing literally by the days. Every day we're growing. So huge shout out to Brian John Laverty for starting all that. Also, you guys saw the video for the Global Ghost Hunt. I know Ben and Paul, you guys heard about it?
Yes, yeah. We are going to do the next one next year. We are going to have to get to do it. We are going to, because we missed out that you've done one, haven't you, already?
Yep, we just finished up the first year. We had one in April.
Did that go? Did it go well?
It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. And you know what? It wasn't just the reactions and the welcome that we got from everybody. But honestly, we met some new teams, made some new connections, saw some beautiful locations. My bucket list got a lot longer. And I did find out too, and I think Brian did as well. The paranormal hangover, that one thing we all dread, but we love to get. Yeah, you can get it electronically. You can get it over the computer. Brian and I were backstage.
Watching to watch.
Well, Brian and I were backstage during every live for both events, for the April and for the October, or the May and October events. And that was a lot. And we met some amazing teams like Rootless Destinations, AZ Pie. We saw Abyss Paranormal come out of the woodwork and did a fantastic job. CMPS did a great job. A lot of great teams. There's so many that just, I can't name them all. We'd be here for the rest of the show. But it was such an amazing event. And honestly, if you guys are interested, not just you guys over at Mystic, but anybody, if you're interested in signing up, now's the time to do it. We have 2 separate packages. We have package A and B, different prices, gives you different benefits, all get the benefit for your team. That's what it is. It's all about promoting your team out, promoting what you got going on, and celebrating our field. We have 2 10-day events, one in the spring, one in the fall. It's going to be April 25th to May 5th for this first one, and then it's going to be October. I think Brian said the 19th to the 29th. But if you guys are interested or want to know more, go to globalghosthunt.com. Go check it out. We also have merchandise for Parapost and Global Ghost Hunt. You can go to parapostmerch.com parapoststore.com, excuse me, and Global Ghost Hunt merch.com. So go check it out. And you can get cool merch. Like I'm actually wearing one of the Global Ghost Hunt hoodies right now, and it's comfy. It's really comfy. But we always have some new things going on. But again, guys, you won't know unless you go check out globalghosthunt.com. If you're a location, you just don't have a team, sign up. Sign up anyway. If you're a team, you don't have a location, sign up. And one of the big things that I get asked a lot is, well, the timing. We may not be available for that time. Folks, you can record. You can record your investigation. It doesn't have to be during those days. You just send us 2 hours of raw, unedited footage. That's it. And we will air it for you. So you don't miss out. But it's all about the celebration of these teams and event and these locations. That's what it is. And I have to give a huge shout out to the Tombstone Wild West Paracon for supporting Global Ghost Hunt and the GGH Lives and everything we do. So huge shout out to all of you guys for everything. So, and believe it or not, guys, that was not scripted. I know it sounds like it, but it was not scripted. I have no scripting. So, but no, in all seriousness, Global Ghost Hunt is probably one of the best things in the field right now, if not the best thing. It's really all about the teams and these locations, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So, anyway. So guys, we're talking about these shows. So I know you guys have probably had these types of people on, but I wanted to know, have you ever had these guests come on to give you that one word answer that you have to like pull teeth to have a conversation with? You guys had that yet?
Not really, have we? Not really, have we? No. Sometimes with Zaria, don't we?
Sometimes.
I'll have a go. Sometimes with Zaria, we go.
Careful, then.
Yeah, and they just give you that look. But now we've been pretty well. We've done, the people we've had on, we've done pretty well, to be quite honest. We've had some people who I thought, oh, we're going to have to be like that. We're going to have to like, but they've not. They've just flowed with it. Like Jake, friend of mine, he's how would you describe what he is? Like a spiritual.
He's
into like
very
the spiritual meditation side.
It's quite like me.
Motivational speaker. And when I first had him on, he went, well, I don't know how to go on about. And I said, you'll be fine. He knows something. He was fantastic. I thought he would have to sit there and think of questions and everything like that, but he was fantastic. So we've not really had that problem yet, but you do a lot more. You chat to a lot more people than what we do, Matt. So, you know what I mean? It's probably harder for you to have somebody sit there. You go on, say something, and they don't, just like freeze, don't they?
You know what's funny is if you guys keep doing what you're doing, which I highly suggest you do, you guys do a brilliant job with your shows, and even your investigations are absolutely amazing.
Oh,
you will get that. You will get that guest, and you won't even realize it's going to be one of those because they come on, everything's great, they're talkative, they're fun, they're hanging out, and as soon as you go live, so how long have you been in the paranormal field? 5 years. And they just stare at you. It's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm leading up to.
Yeah.
No. What have you had any, really like scary experiences? Couple. Great content there, Bob. Yeah, it's a pain, but it's funny to me. I like them, but I don't like them. It's like you almost want to sit there and grab a hold of them on camera and just
say, hey, come on, do say something. The show would be quick, wouldn't it? 10 minutes you'd be done.
It's like I don't plan these shows out. I think you guys know this, and anybody who watches my show, I never plan out a time frame. Roughly about an hour and a half. But if the conversation's good, screw it. Let's keep going. Let's have some fun.
That's what we do, isn't it? We've done a couple. We've done a couple of chats on, like we put a poll on and a couple of subjects that people want to talk about. I mean, we did one on demons and exorcisms, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that went on for about 2 hours, and we didn't realise it was just going.
Well, I mean, that chat we had other night about Willy Wonka went on.
Willy Wonka, that just went mad. But you'll find with our chats, we'll start with like paranormal stuff, be serious.
Yeah.
And then like somebody like Julian will come on, and then it just got conversation just goes elsewhere. You know what I mean? But that's what it's about. You've got people who's watching you. They might want to talk about something, and it don't have to be paranormal. And that's that. We're there to. I've always said to anybody who watches us, if you've got a problem or anything like that, or you're feeling a bit crappy, because everybody feels crappy, just message us, and you know what I mean. And it just gives that little reach out to somebody, because you don't realise sometimes you're probably talking to some people and they've got nobody else. They've just got they're like watching you, or you know what I mean, and you come like family with them. I know at the moment we've got a follower, Tracy, who's very, very poorly at the moment. She's really poorly. But we're in contact, especially Zara is in contact with the family all the time to see how she's going on, and that's what it's like. And I hope we come across like that as, really friendly. And I think that's important as well.
100%. You said her name was Tracy?
Tracy, yeah.
Can we get some love in chat for Tracy? I don't know what Tracy's going through.
She's had a bad year, man.
Very bad year.
Yeah. And it's just gone,
So if we can get some,
I think so.
She's still in hospital now. Yeah.
So if we can get some love in chat for Tracy, guys, really appreciate it. Send some positive energy and prayers to her, please, and her family as well. So there's a couple things, and I see what you mean by Julian, and Julian I really like is stirring the pot a little bit. Let's first start off with this one. You have a special follower?
There's a follower away, I think, that who comes on and says, I've never watched you before, but
we think it's a fake account. So what's the name? Sobi.
I can't say. Sobian, I don't know how to say it. Yeah.
And every time they come on, it's I'm Sobian, I believe in ghosts. I'm a first-time follower. But it's like every time you go live, and it's come like a standing joke. It's like it's obviously a fake account, and it's the same thing. It's like it's copy and paste.
And they must know that it's amusing us.
It's amusing because we just laugh. We just have to laugh about it.
Well, it's like it's like Facebook user. Almost every podcast, Facebook user pops in. It's like, I don't know if you guys get that a lot, but I know in the people that I network with closely over here, we get them a lot. We always get the Facebook users, and it's funny. I love seeing those. And then Julian brought something up. We're talking about Azaria a lot, and you know what? She's a part of the team, so we're going to include her in this one. So see, Azaria, this is what you're getting into: guilty by association. And I think any couple should know that you're guilty by association. Anything that you or your significant other do, the other's going to get blamed for it, and that's how that works. So you can blame the Wicked Queen for half of my shit. But Julian said, well, the boys will tell you about Azaria's RBF if they dare.
A what?
RB. Now, what is that?
What's that? They confused me there, Julian.
Confused
with Julian there.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Oh, resting.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, I know now. Yeah.
I don't know if we can say that on. Can we say that on Facebook?
Oh, this is NC-17, so you can have at it, brother.
It's resting bitch face.
Oh, okay.
It gives you that look. I'll say something to her just because her mouth's like, it's like.
It gives me shivers.
Honestly, she could go through concrete with that look. You go through concrete. Yeah.
See, I mean, we need to get, and Ben, maybe we can get this going. We need to get the Wicked Queen and Azaria together, because the Wicked Queen, the Wicked Queen can do that. And there's still a running joke with like Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. He's the biggest one. He's the instigator. He wants a pay-per-view of the Wicked Queen kicking my ass. And now
like
here's
the rest
the thing.
of the event.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. And here's the thing, she will, because I will giggle like a little bitch. I will. She'll start hitting me, I'll start giggling. It's just how that works. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So Azaria, if we stop seeing her commenting, then I suggest hiding or running.
I've tried it all. I've tried that. She catches up.
It's tried everything, Matt.
These guys are scared. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Yeah, it's that look.
It's everything.
See, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, though. That's what you want in a relationship. There's got to be
a dry sense of humor. A very dry sense of humor.
See,
but yeah, in our team, you've got to have a sense of humor in our team, because we just go off at rails sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like we'll go out and it's just funny. Something can happen. It's just like we went up to Nine Ladies, didn't we?
Yeah. And
we saw the. Oh, did you hear about that when we saw the Black Panther?
I think I heard you talking about it during one of your lives.
It's a thing around our way where big black cats been seen. So Azara was with it?
She went there.
No, so there was
no.
Well, she was.
Yes, she were.
It was. So me, Ben, Azaria, Jacob, and that were it, weren't it?
Yeah,
Azaria, and I was facing wrong way as normal, and our Jacob, who don't believe in anything, he don't believe in out. He went. Who just said that? Yeah, it was a Black Panther walked literally 7 foot away from us.
It trotted up this path into these bushes.
Up the path.
And it was no doubt what it were. We knew what it were when we saw it. I saw it in his eyes.
It was just the fear. Yeah. But we had to walk back through in pitch black.
Up the path it went.
Up the path. And we got food in his backpacks. And we were just trying to pass food along. Because they'll go for food, won't they? So I don't want it. You have it. I don't want the food. You have it. And every little crack of twigs we heard, I thought, oh my God.
It's the fastest I've ever seen you move.
I can move when I need to. I can move. And it's a thing up there that the other week somebody found half a sheep up a tree up there. And that's what they meant to do. They meant to take the prey up the tree and hide it from other predators. So, you know, it's been seen up there quite a few times, but there you go. We didn't catch it on camera, because like I say, we were facing the other way, so...
Happens.
Yeah, it happens, but it was funny.
It was funny.
We had to laugh to go back, because we're that scared. We were just joking all the way up there, because... Oh, dear. And we're debating, can we outrun a panther? I definitely can't.
See, now here's the thing. You don't have to outrun the panther. You just have to outrun the other people.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that, Matt. I'm oldest in team.
Well,
judging by something you did go, I think you.
Well, I could, if I needed to. Yeah, I probably could.
And yes, Fedora, I saw your question from earlier. I will ask you guys that here in a second. It's called setup, Fedora. Come on, you taught me better. By the way, I blame him for the podcast. So I blame the Wicked Queen for the consultant, but I blame Scott for the shows. So, but it's oddly enough, you guys aren't the only ones who have seen a bigger feline in this field. I don't know if you guys have heard me and the Wicked Queen talking about it, but there is a cemetery now near us that we now call Big Kitty Cemetery.
Right.
Here's why. When her and I first met, she was on another paranormal team, and out of unity, we wanted to work together. This team wanted to learn from us, we wanted to learn from them, and go back and forth. And we went to this one cemetery. And the way I used to investigate with my team is I let them go investigate. I'd hang back as a founder and I'd kind of direct them. You know, I'd be an extra set of eyes. Hey, guys, I saw movement over in this area. Or I saw this. Or, hey, do you guys need water? Do you need batteries? You know, I'll go get it. I'll run back and forth to base and I'll support my team. Well, this other founder and I, we were walking the perimeter of the cemetery. And I don't know if you guys know what a mountain lion is. It's a big kitty. It's a big kitty.
Big.
Big kitty. We were walking, and in every cemetery here in the States, well, at least in Pennsylvania, they have an overburden area where it's just a big pile of dirt or rubbish, whatever that's on the side, just for backfill or whatever they need it for. And we're walking down this tiny little path, little road, and all of a sudden we heard this growling. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and I said, "Was that your stomach?" He goes, "No." "Was that yours?" I went, "No." Turned the flashlights, and on this pile of dirt was this mountain lion.
Oh, God.
And it was staring right at us.
Oh,
guess what was behind this mountain lion?
What? Go.
Base camp. All of our vehicles, all of our equipment.
No.
Any weapons we had, any type of protection. All we had on us at the time, because there was bear sightings, was some pellet guns as a deterrent, because we didn't want to carry ammunition, just lethal stuff, just in case. So it was just us and a couple of pellet guns against this mountain lion, and we're just like, "Yeah, you win." So
that's just going to bat us off, isn't it?
Yep. So we started calling that Big Kitty Cemetery, and and what was weird was the cemetery wasn't like out in the middle of nowhere. Like there were houses and stuff around, which was really odd.
And they've had bear sightings there as well.
Oh yeah. You get bears
over here. That just put me off
completely.
Well, see, here's the thing: they're few and far between, and if you do see a bear, that'll be the last time you'll see it for that year. Like in the past 5 years, I've seen one bear.
Yeah.
Well, take it back, two, but it wasn't in the area. It was just outside. But yeah, I mean, they're here. It's just they leave you alone. There's like a respect thing. They leave you alone. We leave them alone. That's the way that works.
We've got nothing like that, have we?
No, we've
apart from odd wild cat, we've got nothing like that's going to eat you. Really?
Yeah, no.
There's a few.
For a few dogs, probably. They'll eat you.
Snakes.
Oh, snakes. Hit a few snakes, like hammers and that.
We have them too, but they again, they're just more afraid of you. They'll just go away unless you startle them. So the question that Mr. Fedora had for you both is: Fedora is actually planning a convention here in Pennsylvania for next June, and he was wondering if you guys would be interested in coming.
If I could, I'll tell you something, Scott. If I could afford it,
we'll be straight over.
We'll be straight over. So if we can afford it, we will come over. If we can afford it, we will come over. This is one of our goals. We've been on about coming over to the States for a while now. One thing and another. First time we could really come over, it was COVID.
Yeah.
So there are lockdowns. So hopefully, if we could afford it, that's one place we'd love to come and meet you, meet yourself, meet some of your guys over there. It'd be absolutely brilliant and good. And do some investigation over there. It would be amazing. It really would.
I will make this.
If we can afford it, we will come over.
Straight over.
Well, I will make the same offer to you guys as I do to really anybody. If anybody is in the central Pennsylvania area and you want to hang out, see some of my haunted locations, find Big Kitty Cemetery. I'll take you there. And you guys want to see Gettysburg? I know that's a bucket list location for everybody. Let me know. If you're in the area, I'll take you.
See, it would be an area it would go to, wouldn't it? It'd be like completely. Come and see yourself and like other people over there, Scott, and then meet up, and it's like a bucket list of things, isn't it? Where you want to, what you want to do, go. I'm not bothered about going to like Florida and Disneyland, anything like that. I like to go ghost hunting. I want, you know what I mean? I want to meet other people like that. So it'd be great, honestly. If he ever can ever afford it, we'll be over a drop of that.
Well, you let me know, and I will let you know too. In all seriousness, and this is for not just you two, but for everybody. The area I'm in, because a lot of people think Pennsylvania, they think either Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. Where I'm at, I'm in dead center of the state, and it's fairly cheap. It's pretty cheap. It's like the country. So you don't have to worry about big city prices. There's a lot of places where you can save money to stay at that's still close by. But yeah, and you don't need to worry about driving because you guys come over, I'll pick you up. We'll drive. We'll have some fun.
If I drove over there, I'd end up crashing. I'll be on the wrong side of the road all the time.
They do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll fit right in.
And it's same. If anybody's over in England, drop us a message. We'll gladly meet up with anybody and show some locations of that. That's what it's about, isn't it?
And Azaria, if Ben does not bring you, I will make sure he doesn't regret it.
We could sneak in a suitcase.
I will make sure.
Put in a suitcase.
We will make sure he is on a list if he doesn't bring you.
Well, if a puppy there, she could give them stare, and we'll be safe. Better run off, won't
well, I mean, anything.
Yeah, just run off. We'll be safe.
Yeah.
And Terry is asking, are you in the areas where it's popular to have a group of people having picnics in cemeteries? See, here's the thing with Terry. For me, I don't think it's weird. Like I would, and I know the Wicked Queen would. Here, it's the paranormal is not very open. We're not very open to the paranormal, so that would be looked down upon. But me, I don't care. I'll do it. But if people are having picnics or a party in the cemetery and I'm not invited, we're gonna have some problems. Uh-oh. I'm supposed to be a member.
I'm supposed to be a member, so I should bloody help him invite.
If you behave yourself, as I'll bring you.
So there has to be a story about this. Ask Paul about his love for moths.
Oh, no.
No. The moths love you.
The moths love me. I don't love the moths. Now, over in the States, I bet you've got moth sized as birds.
Not really. They're
I hate them. I don't like. Yeah. Oh, I don't like butterflies. I don't like moths. I don't like spiders. I'm all right with certain beetles, but there's a place we go. I didn't like summertime. Come a certain time at night, you turn your light on, and they just come out of trees. Oh man! Yeah. And we had to walk nearly a mile through all these trees back to the car. And Ben were filming. I didn't know we were filming, and they had to bleep half my language out because they said to come. I think they know when you're afraid of them, don't they?
You couldn't see it, but from back, they were coming. They were literally hovering, coming down on me. They were like on the back.
Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Put me in a room with a bear rather than a moth, and I'm not joking. I hate them.
Just carry a bug zapper, one of the electronic bug zappers.
Yeah, I've got all that. One of them big sticks. I remember going down on tennis rackets.
I don't think they work.
It probably won't work. The size of some of them. Crike. Yeah. No, I don't like moths, Matt.
Well, if you don't, do not go to Guatemala. I will tell you that right now. I was in Guatemala when I was in the military, and there was moths that would sit on the side of the tents. Like we had these big tents that would fit like 16 of us in it. They would literally sit on the side of the tents, flap their wings, and would shake the entire tent. That's how big these things were.
You just
stop that. No.
Yep.
That should be
huge wingspan. These were like mutants. We thought they were birds. We thought they were like big birds or something. No, they were moths.
I actually got reported once on a camping trip. I went to White before we had Ben and Jacob. An holiday place near us, and I wanted to go for a wee. So at middle of the night, I goes out for a wee, and and I got my shorts on. Got no top on. I had a better body than what I've got now. So just got my shorts on. You know, you feel something on your chest. I thought, what's that? And I said to Catherine, just shine a torch on my chest. I tried like I do this biggest moth stuck to my chest, and I squealed like a girl. And I woke. They all campsite up. I woke, and I got reported for making too much noise. I got attacked by a moth. They just thought I was messing about. Yeah, I got reported. Listen, I didn't know I could squeal, and I squealed.
You still can.
I still can squeal, yeah. I squealed like a girl. It wasn't, you know, you hit them like that, and they're all powder coming off them. And oh, they were disgusting.
Hit your back.
They were disgusting. No.
Terry's asking, do groups meet up there you are to explore and gain knowledge of spirit and paranormal, or is it mainly virtual? Well, guys, I'll let you answer this one. I don't know who she's asking. Either you or you guys. Do groups meet up there to explore and gain knowledge of spirits and paranormal, or is it mainly virtual?
I think she means do groups meet up in America.
Oh, like in America. Yeah.
In America?
I think it's aimed at, I think it's aimed at.
Okay. Yeah, yes and no. There are certain teams that do meet up. There are certain groups that do meet up. The problem is, and this is where it's kind of weird for where I'm at, they don't like they have that click. Like we were talking about earlier. If you are not a part of their clique, excuse me, they do not want anything to do with you. That's what's terrible. You will find a couple, few and far between, like Glenda Dawson. Excuse me. Glenda Dawson, beautiful, brilliant woman. She's close by. She will work with you. But others, not so much. Ooh, wow. That just caught. That just caught right in my throat. You're talking about a moth.
Well, that's how I like to hear.
You're talking about a moth, maybe one went down.
I've got a story about that as well, but I'll share that one. One went up my mate's nose. It literally flew up his nose. They're outside, went up his nose. Yeah. Just pulled out. Right up there.
The ones that bother me are the ones that get in your ear. Those are the ones that bother me the worst.
No,
I keep my mouth shut.
If I came over, I'd have ear protectors on.
Yeah, ear muffs on and
plugs up my nose, anything just to get. No, can't do that.
It really is, Terry. It really is. But you people, well, like I said, damn, you have people like Glenda, LD that are close by. Scott, Mr. Fedora. He's only like 3 hours away from where I'm at. So like there is a network, but it's few and far between. It really is. And a lot of the teams anymore are after money. They're after money in my area. So it's kind of shitty, but it is what it is.
It's same over here, Matt. I think like that's the problem with the but then again, I don't think it's just the paranormal field, is it, where you get that? You get it in everything else as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's sadly it's anywhere anymore. And it's just one of those things. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. And it's really sad.
Yeah. Like I've always said, if anybody wants like before, I've messaged you before and it's brilliant. And we always say if anybody wants any advice, messages will give you advice. You know what I mean? It's nobody. I'm not an expert in anything, but we could, if somebody's starting up. We had somebody message me outside from. He was starting a group. I think he was starting a group up with his son. He just wanted to know what equipment to get and all that, and just explain to you like your phone recorder. Just use like your recorder on your phone to start with. Just EVPs like that. Because when you start going down the equipment route, it's expensive.
It really
and he took it all off. you took it all on board, and that's how it should be. You should be able to share your information with people, shouldn't you? Really?
Yeah, and you know what? That's why the consultancy, paranormal consultant, what I do started. Because like after I disbanded my team, I told the Wicked Queen, Mackenzie, I said, listen, I said, I still want to be a part of this field. I still want to be able to help people. And I still want to be able to help everybody. I want to help everybody, not just, one group. And she said, what, like a consultant? And I went, paranormal consultant. And here we are. That's what I do. And for those of you who have been listening, know I started writing my book. And that's exactly what it's about. It is about starting up in the paranormal. It's a how-to. It's more of an instruction. It's more of a guide, if you will. So I started writing that. And
I don't think there's many books like that, is there?
Nope. I mean,
no, I've not seen a book where help anybody who wants to get into the paranormal.
Well, somebody has one out. Zach has one out.
Yeah.
And it's rightfully named Ghost Hunting for Dummies, which is the biggest idiot in the world in our field. So that's fitting. But like this book I'm writing, it's exactly about starting out. It's what's type of team do you want, what kind of equipment do you want, what do you need, and it's just basically a guide to help these teams. And it's consultant. It's basically a book about helping people. Okay. Oh, there we go again. Yeah. Go back in. Okay. Paul, you coughed so hard you made your computer
myself. Blowing it all.
There you go. But no, and that's what it is, and that's it. It's about time, and I wanted to do it, and I'm not after the money side of it, but if I can help people out, cool. That's what it is.
Good of you. It's a big thing writing a book as well, isn't it? Something I couldn't do. I don't think I've got the patience to do anything like that.
I love reading them, but I don't think I could.
Yeah, like reading books, but writing's different, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what's funny is I never thought about writing a book ever in my life, and just something the one day just popped in. It was like, I need to do this. I need to write this book. I need to have this book has to get done, and I'm hoping to have it done by the end of 2024, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's one of the, many blessings that COVID actually gave me. It was was given the opportunity to work on this. Yeah. So I was happy about it. But anyway, so guys, I said about an hour, and it's been about an hour 20, and I'm sure we can continue on for hours and hours and hours, but I know, Ben, you probably want to get some rest, and you look tired, brother.
Same again tomorrow.
Same day.
Well, and I'm sure Azaria has some questions for you, and you're about to get a lot of them. You're going to get...
it's just daily question constantly.
It's your question, yeah?
I'm sure it's...
I'm sure he questions a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you have a lot to answer for. Azaria, ask him about what he was saying about you backstage. I'm joking.
Oh, you got him worried that bad. I've got you worried.
Nah, nothing but beautiful things, Azaria. Nothing but beautiful things. But again, guys, huge congratulations to you, Ben and Azaria, for your engagement. Paul, another congratulations for you for making it around the world again.
Yeah, another year.
Awesome, another year. So before we leave, guys, where can they find Mystic Paranormal UK?
Right. Well, don't you say that?
Yeah, you can find us. You can find us on Facebook. Obviously, Mystic Paranormal UK. We're also on TikTok. We're also on YouTube.
Yeah, we don't do a lot on YouTube.
We don't do a lot on YouTube. No, it's usually a lot of your sort of videos. You just like to have a chat about certain things. Whether it's
ranting
or whatever, and bits and bobs. TikTok, it can be the occasional live on there.
Odd video goes.
The odd video goes.
It's mainly on Facebook that we concentrate on.
Yes.
So yeah, it's Mystic Paranormal UK on Facebook, guys. If you want to pop across and give us a follow if you like it, and come and join in the fun.
I absolutely highly suggest it, guys. And if you have problems finding them, links are in the description for all of them, for your TikTok, your YouTube, everything. Everything's in the description for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
So, hey, it's my pleasure. So, guys, thank you so much, my brothers, for catching up with me. It's been, again, too long.
Thank you for having us on, Matt. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Always is.
Always a great time, my brothers. So much love to you and your families. Much love to Azaria. You have to say that, see? You have to. That's take notes, Ben. Hope you all stay well, stay safe. So, all right, guys. So that's what do it.
And send us love to Mackenzie. Hope she gets better.
Always. So, all right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. So, don't forget, 9 p.m. in 3 hours, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. What the Paranormal is premiering episode 2. It's Ladies' Night. It's going to be a good one. We've got Emmy McKenzie, PDX Paranormal. Actually, I have the thumbnail. We have Emmy McKenzie. Is it going to show? There it is. Emmy McKenzie, PDX Paranormal. The Wicked Queen herself, McKenzie, my wife. So you know I'm in trouble. And joining tonight is Rosie from the Ghoul Gang. So a great lineup of ladies. And, of course, Raven and I are going to be in a lot of trouble at the end of this. I'm telling you right now, just for the questions.
Brewing. He can feel it. He can feel it in his bones.
I can feel it.
I'm either going to be in the hospital, or I'm going to be mobile by the end of this, hiding from the Wicked Queen. It's going to be bad. So join in, guys, again with Paranormal. You can catch it anywhere you're watching here. So yeah. So guys, I guess there's only one more thing left for me to say. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe.
You as well, Matt. Thank you. Stay safe, mate, and take care. And we'll see you later. We'll see you again.
Awesome. And as always, guys, you know it. Happy hauntings.